Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
So the New York starting five. Lashard out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's James. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Here's Maxey for three. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. From the corner, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New York. Brunson outside. Hart kicks to Brunson. Takes the three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's LeBron. That one, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Bridges. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. Makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
Here's Maxey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And yes, it's good.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Maxey kicks to LeBron. Here's Embiid. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 5. Simons the pass to Embiid. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson outside. From outside the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Brunson's got 9.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Maxey kicks to Simons. Pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
For 3, Bridges. Barlow grabs the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go.
Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
Looking to end the run, and it's laid in by Maxey. Maxey's got his second basket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Bridges missing again. The 76ers trail by 8. Fader on the way, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He has 5.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point game. Wide open shot is on the money. Brunson's got 11.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. New York leading by 8. Brunson outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
LeBron, no luck. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Maxey against Brunson. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. From deep, James. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. LeBron's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Brunson with it. Maxey covering. Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks good for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Bridges with it. Out to Brunson. Stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. A finish, and he jams it with authority.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Brunson. 20 points for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for James. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey.
Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
Hart outside. Pass to Brunson. Fades and shoots. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Brown is checked in for the 76ers. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the 76ers making a change here. Rupert's checked in. And then for New York, Andre Drummond's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Now, here's Clarkson. Hart outside. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Alvarado. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was out.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one drops.
At the line for Philadelphia.
And so he makes both from the line. New York leading by 11. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's the three. Buries it from 3-point range.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Brown inside the line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Anunoby in the corner. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Andre Drummond is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in at the point. Anunoby, no good. The 76ers trail by 12. Out left to the wing. Pass to Embiid for the three. It's Drummond with the rebound. New York shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The 76ers shooting in this game, 45%. And the basket by Rupert.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Knicks leading by 10. Alvarado passes to Hart. Now Clarkson. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby against Brown. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Rupert. Here's Edgecombe. Wade on the wing. Defended by Hart. And it's Brown missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Rupert. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Wade.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Maxey passes to here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Anunoby against Brown. Clarkson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey. He's got 6. Fires the 3. James on the follow. LeBron's got 11 points.
What hustle from James on the offensive glass, ensuring that they convert on this possession.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Brown. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hart outside. On the wing, Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Brown wide open. He fired. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Drummond. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado.
Jalen Brunson.
Here's Bridges. The rebound by James.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Embiid kicks to James. Brown outside. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Edgecombe. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 16. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Brown finds James. It's Brown.
Nice finish. Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Maxey against Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
2 points. That one goes.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Embiid with it. Now guarded by Towns. James dishes to Brown. Shoots the 3. Alvarado grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Maxey. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 8.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Alvarado passes to Bridges. Fires from 18. And the Knicks good for 2.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The 76ers trail by 13. Up top, Brown. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Embiid. James dishes to Brown. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. Brunson outside. Back to Alvarado. 4 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. James misses. New York leading by 13. Bridges outside. The shot from 20 feet away. And James pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's Maxey. Count that one. Maxey's got 10 points.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brunson kicks to Hart. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. And stolen by LeBron. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
Creating some easy offense off the steal. LeBron James always lurking with those quick hands.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Brunson against Maxey. And stolen by Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
The Knicks leading by 7. Brunson outside. Over Maxey. New York, no good that time either. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in. Then for the Knicks, Andre Drummond's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. Anunoby kicks to Drummond. Pass to Clarkson. And Hart has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. PJ Edgecombe picks one up.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
Simons, he's checked in for Maxey. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's LeBron, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
Terry's checked in for Philadelphia. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's James. LeBron going to work inside.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead. They lead by 3. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Brown. Terry is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Knocked away. It's stolen by Alvarado. And it's in there. Alvarado's got 6 points.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Knicks making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Here's Brown. Embiid sets the pick for Brown. And the 3 off target. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Edwards got his first basket. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And stolen by Simon. By himself. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Down low, here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by New York. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shamet. Nice shot from the wing. And it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Wade outside. Pass to Simon. Back to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Simons against Clarkson. Hart outside. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Edwards. And stolen by Hart. Anunoby with it. Wade picks him up. Embiid with the steal. Up top, Brown. 7 points in the game. Wade sets the pick for Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And that one's good. Shamet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
That's you on defense there. You can't give Brown this much room for takeoff, or it's going to be a problem.
Clarkson passes to Drummond. Clarkson against Simon.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Clarkson. And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Edwards. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. At one point, they led by 16. Anunoby against Edwards. Tries the spin move. Anunoby kicks to Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Anunoby's got 10 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Wade. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Out to Clarkson. Takes a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 6.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Outside, Simon. From the arc. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, Anunoby in position. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The 76ers making a switch here. Edgecombe's checked in. Embiid dishes to Wade. Embiid powers it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
All right, everybody, the loudest second gets a free T-shirt.
And the 76ers with some changes. Bonus checked in, and James subbed in for Edwards. And a new group in for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jordan Clarkson. Here's Bridges. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Maxey against Brunson. And slam dunk by Maxey.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Here's Maxey. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. James. Played outside. Pass to James. Outside, Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
76ers foul. Hold on. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson scanning the floor. Chalk up 2 there. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson is efficient on the midi as anybody. Oh, terrific finish to get this game all knotted up there. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Six on the shot clock. Alvarado finds Anunoby. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And 12 points for OG Anunoby. And here's Maxey outside. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey. Gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Anunoby is screen on Maxey. Back to Alvarado. Here's Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Edgecombe. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Edgecombe with it. Bridges covering. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. And stolen by James. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Edgecombe. LeBron against Towns. That one goes. Count it. James has got 21.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And here is Anunoby. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. 76ers lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They lead by 1. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got, and here we go with the coach's challenge.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Brown is checked in for LeBron. And New York with a change here, too. Drummond's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Towns, a screen on Maxey. Brunson kicks to Towns. The offensive rebound. No good. Shot missing. The 76ers leading. Brown feeling it out a bit. Wade outside. Back to Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Maxey with it. Hart covering. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gotta stay down on that pump fake because Brown will go right into the contact.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And he makes both free throws. Knicks trail by 5. Out to Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Over in the corner, Brown puts the move on. Brown gets it done inside.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. And the Knicks miss again. Philadelphia with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Pass to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brunson. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Wade.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
76ers foul. Third personal foul. First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Brunson barreling in. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 30.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
Here's Brown. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
And Bridges jams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Brunson against Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
That one is on Towns.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Knicks trail by 9. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. That one falls. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Anunoby against Brown. The kick out to Town. Sinks the three-pointer.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Brown against Anunoby. Now, here's Maxey. He started closer. Good on the bucket.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at
you. Here's Brunson. Brunson! Nice read. Quick decision.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. James comes in for Dean Wade. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
On defense, New York. 4-point game. Brown finds Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edgecombe. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Deflects the pass. Brown with it. Hard covering. Brown's shot is good.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. Now Anunoby. From deep. Embiid there for the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the teardrop. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Towns. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Bridges. Oh, and that crossover was nasty.
They needed that hoop from Bridges, and he delivered.
Now Maxey. James looking it over. Brown fires. And the 3 misses. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. And Brunson, here we go. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
James, big time move inside.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
And the rejection by Embiid. And he gets it to go. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Brown. And he misses the J. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Now Towns driving to the basket.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Anunoby. Outside, James. Embiid with the screen on Hart. The three is off. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's New York. Now here's Brunson. Hart with a screen on Maxey. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here we go. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the one.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Maxey hits them both. Brunson outside. He takes it in. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Embiid the screen. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Maxey against Brunson. Stolen by Brunson. That one falls for Brunson. They trail by one. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
And taken away by Brown. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. LeBron James hammers it home.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Brown.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless, but rules are rules.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
They lead by one. Now James. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes.
For 3. The shot is on. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Gibson with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Now here's Bridges. Hart outside. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Anunoby. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. And there's the foul. It's on time. That's his third foul of the game. The 76ers leading. Maxey, here he goes. And it's blocked by Towns. Now here's Bridges. With a screen on Maxey. Here's Anunoby to take the lead. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
The free throw off from Anunoby. James outside. Now Brown. Now James. Now Maxey. Buries the deep ball.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Bridges drives in, and he banks the layup in.
How clutch is that from Bridges coming through at a huge moment?
Now Maxey tries it from 16. Towns with the rebound.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Hard against James. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Not that time. It won't go. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And you need a foul here to try and extend the game. Best case is the inbound pass goes to a poor free throw shooter, but really they have to foul whoever it ends up with.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And man, is he in a zone right now. It seems like he can't miss.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Maxey with it. Strong move off the glass.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Edgecombe.
New York, Jalen Brunson. Third personal foul. Fourth.
Brown rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw good from Brown. Here's Brunson. Hart with a screen on Maxey. Brunson got it to go off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The crossover, he blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. and he's checked in for Drummond.
Number 00, Jordan Clarkson.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
And the first one at the line is good. And New York making a change. Alvarado's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Brown. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. And it misses. The Knicks shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Oh, softly lays it in.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
And so James will bring it up for the 76ers. Embiid. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Brunson. The putback. Anunoby. It's deflected. Edgecombe with the steal. Now Brown. Rebounded by Towns.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Fires the 3. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The 76ers leading by 3. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Outside, Brunson. Anunoby is screen on Maxey. Now Anunoby does not go in. 1:16 left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. The shot is good. And here's Brunson.
And not sure they got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Brown! Embiid got a hand in to tip it in.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Brunson against Maxey. Towns fires. The 3 doesn't go. On the wing, James. Missed on the 3. And so it's New York with it. 9-point game. Brunson against Maxey. Embiid with the rebound. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
So the 76ers win it. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned. And I tell you what, they got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you later on.